Hello, everyone, and welcome to a very special Valentine's Day episode of Some Idiot Reads. The regularly scheduled idiot playing a game is bumped off this week because came across something very special. I think it was actually last week. A friend of mine commented about, they find all sorts of really weird stuff, and they posted a article that they had come across that was frankly insane, and it occurred to me that I should go and try and read this. And my editor, John, suggested as well that I should do this for Valentine's because it's a Valentine's Day themed thing. And I, being an idiot, it's in the brand. I'm going to try and read this in my best approximation of a fervent supporter of the Emperor. Now, if you are not familiar with the Emperor or Warhammer 40k in and of itself, honestly, probably consider yourself lucky. There's a lot there, but for those of you that do know 40k and do appreciate it, hopefully you find some entertainment from this. Now, from what I can tell, because I am not familiar with this website, it appears that this is wingman.live is the website, which is an AI dating coach. I think this article was entirely written by an AI. So, we'll roll with that. But, listen, I'm not going to feel offended or upset if you hate this. That's fine. I just ask, if you do hate it, give it a thumbs up anyway, but put into the comments, I hate this. I hate everything about this. What is wrong with you? At least that way the channel as a whole doesn't get dinged. That'd be nice, right? It's all about Valentine's. Give some caring. Okay, Jesus. All right. Oh. I have no idea if I'm going to be able to keep up a fervent reading, but here we go. What Warhammer 40k can teach you about picking up girls on Valentine's Day. Let your inner commissar push you out of your comfort zone. What follows is a picture of one of the glorious Ultramarines, sitting at a fine dining table with a beautiful bouquet of roses that the Emperor himself would appreciate. With a quote, "From the moment I understood the weakness of my flesh, it disgusted me." That is a quote from the Adeptus Mechanicus tech priest, Redditus, right? Wrong. It's actually a quote from Reddit Us, the Redditor incel who resides within us all. He is disgusted by his own animal side because of the accompanying romantic yearnings and his lack of ability to satisfy them. He wishes to escape his flesh. But what if he could find a harmony within it? Valentine's Day is Redditus's least favorite time of the year. A reminder of his single status, unfulfilled romantic yearnings, and every missed opportunity. But instead of falling into despair, we could apply the cold logic of the machine and use Valentine's Day strategically. This isn't a day to feel sorry for yourself. It is an opportunity to take action. The same emotions that make people feel lonely today also make them more open to connection. Whether you are trying to make something happen with a crush you already know, or you want to approach new girls, these tactics all apply. Valentine's Day is canon, but not necessarily true. The meta motto of Warhammer 40k lore is, everything is canon, but not everything is true. The setting's materials are from the perspectives of third-party narrators who may or may not be telling the true story. Apply this to Valentine's Day. It's an actually observed holiday, but we do not need to dignify this consumer event with the weight of objective reality. But it's fine to become dissatisfied with your single status, and Valentine's is a time when many women are doing the exact same thing. So it's fine to be strategic about this time of year and use it as an opportunity to put yourself out there without getting stuck in some common V-Day traps. One of the biggest mistakes that men make on Valentine's Day is going too hard, too soon, like an orc. Grand gestures, expensive gifts, or overly sentimental messages won't work unless you already have a strong relationship. If you're just getting to know a girl, acting like her boyfriend too early is a fast track to getting ignored. Instead, keep things fun, casual, and lighthearted. If you're out meeting women, do not take the holiday too seriously. Use a conversation hook. On the day of, you can say something funny like, "Ah, are you also having a tragic Valentine's Day?" If you're already seeing someone, do not feel pressured to get into the typical dinner and gifts routine. The best Valentine's dates are ones that are natural, exciting, and a bit unpredictable. Do something active, spontaneous, or different from what she's expecting. Valentine's Day only has as much power over you as you give it. Do not act in desperation. Women can smell desperation, like a mortal human can smell the characteristic stench of a space marine. This is canon. Look it up. Obey your commissar. If you are given an order from one of the Imperium's unyielding commissars, hesitation equals death. When you are approaching a girl, hesitation also equals death. At least, the death of your chances with her. So here is a rule your inner commissar must have. If you see a girl you want to flirt with, you must take action in 3 seconds, or not at all. Much as I am going to take action to drink water because this is really scratching the crap out of my throat. Fuck me. This is a point where I see a few retention has dropped off. This is so stupid. This is because the longer you wait, the more your brain mutinies against you and you lose your nerve. You will start second-guessing, overthinking, coming up with excuses, convincing yourself that she looks busy, that the setting isn't right, and that you'll do it later. All this does is make you an uncool, stuttering mess of anxiety and second-guessing. So the rule is simple. If you see her, frick, act within 3 seconds. No delays, no hesitation, no mental debates about what to say. Just move, like one of the White Scars. Do not wait for the perfect conditions, because there will never be perfect conditions. The moment you see her, start walking toward her immediately and say something. If you stop to think, you have already lost. Take a leap of faith in the Emperor's name and act immediately, or move on. I apologize. Let faith trample reason. Trust that action creates confidence, not the other way around. Most guys mistakenly believe that they need to feel confident before they approach. This is like a guardsman saying he'll charge after he feels brave. Oh my god. False. Confidence is built by taking action despite fear. You act first, and the confidence follows. Courage is the Emperor's gift. Overthinking the first words is a trap. Your opener does not need to be suave. It just needs to be there. Approaching is the goal, not delivering a cool guy line. You're not an ultramarine. Even if something simple like, "Hey, I saw you standing there and I had to come say hi," works better than standing there frozen. Blessed is the mind that is too small for doubt. With every second of hesitation, your morale gets worse, and it becomes harder to act. If you don't move within 3 seconds, drop the approach entirely and take the loss. This builds discipline. Your brain learns that waiting means no approach at all, training you to act faster. Timidity begets indecision. Indecision begets treachery. Momentum is your ally. The first approach of the day is always the hardest, but once you've done the one, the next is easier even, especially if you strike out. By the third or fourth, you won't be even thinking about it anymore. The same hammer that shatters the glass forges the steel, after all. So obey your inner commissar. If you see a girl that you wish to flirt with, act. Half measures are worse than no measures. If you hesitate, then it is time to move on and live with regret. After all, a coward's only reward is to live in fear another day. All right, hold on a second. Oh my god, this is way more abusive on me than I was expecting. And okay. I'm gonna level. This is way shorter than I normally would do, though not much shorter than one of the playthroughs of that's been going for Legacy of Kain recently. So I'm not gonna feel too bad about it. I don't think my throat is going to withstand going a lot further than this. This is pretty horrifyingly painful, which is fine. I think I'm skimming this. This is hilariously bad as far as an article goes. I suppose there's some nuggets of truth that could be had out of it. I'm not going to sit and try and parse those things out. Some of this is just outright absurdity. I leave that to you to sort out this coming Valentine's Day. To the friend of mine who issued this and shared this my way, you know exactly who you are. I hate you. Thank you for this content. And, yeah, that's all I got. Go ahead and check out. I had an upload yesterday, which is actually technically today, so that's like the day that I'm recording this, which is really weird. Anyway, I had a recording yesterday for the new game that's out on Steam, a game about digging a hole, where it's 40 minutes of me digging a hole and experiencing the occasional bit of dread and terror. And stones. We got Satisfactory going through, got some Idiot Reads coming up on Sunday. And, yeah, the Emperor protects. Go forth, brothers. And also, probably sisters. I'm not one to judge. Take care.